Hi, my name is Bilkis and you are welcome to my channel. And if you're watching me for the first time, try to hit the red button to subscribe to my channel because you don't want to miss out on any of my tutorials anymore. And to my subscribers that came from Bilkis Kitchen, you are welcome to my sewing channel. And based on popular demand from beginners to do a tutorial on the basic tools needed in sewing and pattern drafting, I decided to go back to the basics to talk about the tools. Actually, there are so many tools in sewing in which you can use, but there are some basics that if you have, you can still make your clothes at home. So now I'll go over the tools. So first, you need a pattern paper. But if you cannot get a pattern paper, there is no problem about that. Just get a lightweight cardboard that you can use to draft your pattern and it will work perfectly. In case you need a wider paper, all you have to do is to join it up with a tape. So, and then I'll go over to the scales. Here are different types of scale. Here is just a normal ruler that you can use to draw a straight line. And it has inches and also centimeter. Then we'll go over to the T-square. The T-square is so good for you to draw a straight line from the edge without moving around. And also, if you are drafting on your fabric, for instance, an A-line gown, and you need to draw a straight line which is very long, that is of a longer length, all you have to do is to use your T-square and it will give you a longer line. And also you can manipulate this T-square to actually give you a L square. It is easy to do. All you have to do is to take your normal scale, place your T-square this way and then form a L this way. Can you see that? And then you have a perfect line. So that is how to manipulate your T-square and your ruler to get a L square. Then now we'll go to the curved scale. Like here, I have a hip curve. This hip curve is essential because it helps you to draw a perfect hip curve on your fabric or on your pattern paper. So you wouldn't have to do any wrong drawing or any wrong calculation. And also here, I have a pant curve. A pant curve also is necessary when you are drafting your pattern for your pant trouser or also on your pattern paper. Can you see it? It helps you to get a perfect pan curve. So then we move over to the other tools. Like also you need pencil, you need marker of any type and any color to help you in your pattern drafting. Then now we will go to the sewing tools. Lest I forget, you also need a tracing wheel. This helps you to trace out your pattern on your fabric, maybe your pattern, your store-bought pattern. It helps you, and also that gives you headache. It helps you to trace it on your fabric. So when you trace it out, it gives creases in which you will see, and it will help you in sewing. And also you need a armhole curve. A armhole curve is very, very important. But if you cannot get this armhole curve, just get a French curve. It works perfectly also. This helps around to get the armhole of your pattern very, very accurate. So now back to the sewing tools. Try as much as possible to get a sewing machine. Any type of domestic sewing machine will work perfectly, or even the locally made ones. So all you have to do is once you get it, just play around with it, work on the stitches, the tension, and within a day or two, you will get everything about it. Then you need different type of threads. Definitely this is what you will insert into your sewing machine to get your fabrics together. So any type of color are needed. And also you need chalk. It is called a tailor's chalk. This chalk comes in different colors. Like here I have blue, I have yellow, I have pink and white. This helps you to draft on your fabric. And the good thing about this chalk is that when you draft with it vanishes after a short period of time. So that is the good thing about this tailor's chalk. And you need different colors to be able to use on your fabric to make it obvious. And also you need pins, this type of pin, and also a safety pin. This is good for you to put your fabrics together, and also when you're placing your pattern on your fabric, you can pin it down to make it stable and not move around. Like for instance, this pin is essential when you are trying to insert an elastic band into any of your fabric, maybe your top, your skirt, or whatever, so it makes it easier. And also you need a needle. This is essential if you want to tack a flower, your button, although most of the sewing machines nowadays has the buttonhole stitch, but this is also necessary and handy when you are trying to tack anything down. And also you need a seam ripper. What does a seam ripper do? Maybe you make a mistake of, maybe I'm to sew half an inch and I got to know I sewed a 1/4 inch, and you want to tear the seams apart. All you have to do is use your seam ripper to cut off the seam, and this makes it easier for you. It is a seam ripper. And then you need your tape measure. This is very essential to take your measurement, and also when you are drafting on your fabric, it makes it easier for you to place your measurement. So your tape is very essential. And also you need a tailoring shears. You need your scissors. This is so essential because this is what you use to cut your fabric. And you might get a smaller one to cut out your paper, because I have two, one for my fabric and the other for cutting my patterns and all that. And I hope the demonstration of these tools on sewing and pattern drafting has been helpful to the beginners. If it has, give me a thumbs up, share my video, and do not forget to subscribe. And I wish you good luck in your sewing career. And I remain your girl, Bilquis. Bye.